Welcome to Excel in a minute. It's easy to get lost in the equation when combining logical functions in a single formulation. However, when writing these equations with the let function, the process becomes manageable. With that being said, let's discuss about an equation that uses the AND, or IFS, and let function in one formula. To start, let's review the syntaxes of these functions. AND function evaluates whether all logical conditions are met. Meanwhile, OR function checks if any of the logical conditions are true. IFS evaluates whether one or more conditions are proven true and returns a value that matches to the first true condition. And it runs on two arguments: logical test and value if true. Lastly, the let allows users to name and define values inside a formula. And it runs on three arguments: name, value, and calculation. Consider this theme park counter that evaluates a customer's height and age to determine whether they pass the premises requirements. As seen with this input, where height is 5 and age is 18, the counter returns "you may enter." But if we change the height into 3.5, the counter returns "guardian required." Which leads to the question, what is the equation behind this counter? The counter runs on the park's requirements that a customer must be at least 4 feet in height and must be 14 years old and above. Which is then translated to the equation, where let defines cell D6 as height and cell E6 as age. And as follows, an IFS equation that evaluates whether both requirements are met or not. Thus, the IFS has two logical tests. The first test uses the OR function, and it checks if any of the two requirements are met. In the example where we keyed in 3.5 as the height, the counter returned "guardian required" since only one condition is met. Meanwhile, the second test uses the AND function, and it checks if both requirements are met. Thus, when height is 5 and the age is 18, the counter returns "you may enter." That's it for this lesson. Should this lesson interest you to learn more about logical equations, watch these related videos we made just for you. Thank you for your time. We hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more Excel in a minute. You may also check out the link below to download the presentation. We hope to see you in the next lesson.